What's up, everybody? I'm Goku and I'm bringing you guys another part of what Goku and Vegeta were sent to Beerus' world. In the previous part, Goku and Vegeta were able to achieve the forms that they have been striving for so long. Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego. But Goku and Vegeta can feel that this is not their limit. Not yet. But even with this power, they're able to overpower their opponents and even defeat someone like Jiren, who actually was able to master God Ki. Of course, the Grand Prix was indeed impressed by the two mortals known as Goku and Vegeta. So, of course, he was still quite impressed by their power and even thought of maybe training them. Which, of course, did not actually mind his father practically trained the two mortals who were incredibly strong, not necessarily to be the strongest mortals to ever appear. So, the Grand Prix would have trained Goku and Vegeta. Of course, knowing that Vegeta has the power of the Destroyer, Goku decided to practically utilize his power as the father of all angels, so he can practically help Vegeta to concentrate on his destruction power, to practically make it so he can practically destroy something on an atomic level, not just on the physical plane, but also on atomic and to destroy all as well as the soul. Of course, Vegeta with his master Hakai were able to practically grow immensely stronger. And Goku, trained with the Grand Priest, were also able to grow incredibly stronger, able to get much more better master over Ultra Instinct, even perfected to a much better degree than he would have been before. But Goku and Vegeta would have been grown incredibly strong. Now the events of the Broly movie will not happen because of Broly actually being here much more early on, and Frieza is dead and has not been revived for years. So yeah. Goku and Vegeta will continue to train with the Grand Priest and eventually continue to increase their powers. As for Broly, he will grow immensely stronger, eventually able to achieve Super Saiyan Blue and able to grow stronger, but not as strong as Goku and Vegeta. For Gohan and Trunks, they're able to achieve their beast forms, which would be an incredible power which they're able to achieve due to them being a hybrid Saiyans. They're actually able to push Broly back and even actually show that they're actually almost on an equal playing field with Broly, due to them both being born with God Ki because they're fathers. So yeah. Goku and Vegeta will continue to increase their powers and strength as he continues to train for the Grand Prix for the next 2 years. Eventually, Beerus will appear on Earth trying to search for Majin Buu, but of course Majin Buu is long gone destroyed. And of course, Beerus will be pretty sad because they need the help of the Grand Kai. So yeah. Of course, Goku and Vegeta will then appear and eventually decide to practically help Beerus. And Beerus can actually tell that Goku and Vegeta are incredibly strong. He doesn't know actually that they train with the Grand Prix, but he decides to believe them. Beerus does test Goku and actually sees that Goku is incredibly strong. Goku even utilizes Ultra Instinct in his base form thanks to help with the Grand Prix training him. So he can practically utilize the power of Ultra Instinct in his base, and also eventually utilize the power of Ultra Ego in his base form as well. Both of them have grown immensely strong and powerful than ever before. And of course, they will decide to face off against the wizard known as Moro. But something on the way there, Goku will feel an intense energy, something really dark, darker than he actually expected. Even Vegeta would feel it and they both look at one another, thinking of what even was that. But eventually when they arrive, they will actually see Moro, absorbing 7-3 and even growing immensely stronger. Goku and Vegeta will be in shock as they see Moro. Moro then turns to look at them as he will smile. As you of course won't practically greet Goku and Vegeta. Tell them it's really good to practically see the two strongest mortals in the multiverse here. But now it's time for him to finish what his other counterpart should have done. Of course, this confuses Goku and Vegeta, but more explicitly, he is not from this timeline. He's from a timeline long lost before. In this timeline, Goku and Vegeta, in their last battle, when they trained with one another, practically destroyed the entire existence of the entire multiverse, and nothing but him was able to survive. So he decided to practically do something, and eventually travel to different timelines and absorb many different Goku and Vegetas and gain their powers. And now he's facing against two of the strongest Goku and Vegetas. Well, the currently he knows right now, but of course there are many others stronger than them that he could not even absorb himself. So he wanted to practically strive for at least the third strongest. Of course, Goku and Vegeta will take their fighting stance and tell him more that they will not give up that easily. They will power up to perfect the Ultra Instinct and Vegeta powers up to perfect the Ultra Ego, with both telling him that they will not give up without a fight. Moro just smiles and asks them if they're really sure of that. Goku and Vegeta are confused, but Moro just powers up to Ultra Instinct. Surprising Goku and Vegeta, as Moro explains that he has absorbed many Gokus and Vegetas, so he has a grasp on the power of Ultra Instinct. And he has achieved also the ability of Ultra Ego, so they should not underestimate him. Of course, Goku tries to attack Moro, but Moro easily dodges, telling Goku that he's too slow. Moro then punches Goku as Goku is sent flying, coughing out blood, as he could feel the intense power in the blow. Even Ultra Instinct could not dodge the attack. It's like Ultra Instinct instead was deactivated for a split moment that Goku could not even dodge or anything. And Moro took advantage of that. The same would happen with Vegeta. Instead of gaining strength, the more he got hit, instead he would not get anything, not even strength. He would just get injured because of Moro. Because of they both will be confused and wondering what is happening, but they continue the battle. And Vegeta Moro decided to tell them that this is an ability of his that he was able to achieve after absorbing many Ultra Instinct and Ultra Egos from different Goku and Vegetas. Explaining to both of them that due to him doing that, he was able to practically achieve something that an Ultra Ego and Ultra Instinct was actually not possible for. He practically achieved something that practically makes Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego incredibly weaker. His Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego can actually deactivate the ability of any weaker version of Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego if they're facing off against him. And that he has been doing for the next 10 years, ever since he left his original timeline. This surprised Goku and Vegeta to actually hear of this ability, with more saying that right now he cannot absorb their energy because of his Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego, but he can at least do something about it. Of course, Goku and Vegeta are pondering on what he means, but of course, Moro telling that if he cannot absorb them, he'll absorb Beerus. He's not done that in a really long time. Goku and Vegeta's eyes widen as he tries to practically stop Moro, but Moro will teleport away. Goku and Vegeta then use Kai to practically teleport to Moro's location, but Moro will already have Beerus in his clutches, starting to absorb his energy and soul. But Vegeta will roar to Moro to stop, but Beerus just looks at Vegeta and tells him, "Don't worry about me. Finish him off." These were his final words as Moro snaps his neck, killing Beerus and absorbing all the last energy of the Destroyer. Whis, of course, is kind of saddened, but he knows he must leave. But before he can do that, Moro stabs Whis in the back. Goku isn't shocked as he sees that his own master is also getting killed. Moro then absorbs all Whis' life essence and grows even stronger. Moro then laughs and thanks both Destroyer and Angel that they gave him the final piece that he needed. Moro then roars as his aura explodes, pushing Goku and Vegeta back as his entire Beerus world is destroyed, leaving nothing but rubble. Goku and Vegeta have tears in their eyes as they continue to watch everything happening. Both of them saddened and angered that they could not defend their masters. But eventually they see Moro appearing, now with a purple and a little bit of a silver hue, seemingly as Moro absorbed both the power of Beerus and Whis together, making it so that he is now even stronger than before. Moro just laugh and just look at the two, asking them if this is all they got, because now he's even stronger than even the Grand Priest. Goku and Vegeta aren't shocked to hear Moro's words, but Moro tells them that right with his power right now, he's even stronger than anything that he has ever felt before. And now, since he has this power right now, he can absorb Goku and Vegeta's powers and be done with it. But before Moro can do anything, Beerus kicks him away, asking for Goku and Vegeta to escape as quick as they can to get back to his father so they can get stronger. They need to. Goku and Vegeta then nod as they wish Beerus good luck. Moro just chuckles and looks at Beerus, asking him if he really thinks he can stop him. Beerus tells him that he doesn't, but he would stall him for as long as he can. Moro just smiles and asks Beerus if he's really wanting to fight him. Beerus wishes that he could have used his full power, but he knows he cannot do that. So eventually, Beerus instead utilizes 50% of his power and rushes against Moro, with Moro just smiling as he rushes against Beerus, with a battle beginning against an ancient magician between a powerful angel attendant. But back to Goku and Vegeta, they both would teleport to the Grand Priest, eventually explaining everything to him. The Grand Priest will be in shock to hear the news, but he tells them that he knows a way for them to get stronger. It's for them to achieve the true essence of God Ki. Of course, it surprises Goku and Vegeta, but the Grand Priest explains to both of them that the true essence of God Ki is something that no other god except himself and Zero have achieved. It's something that a mortal a long time ago known as Yamoshi was able to achieve with Super Saiyan God. But because of the unstable power he had in just achieving Super Saiyan God, the true God Ki was never acquired by a Saiyan anymore. But he believes that Goku and Vegeta have the potential to unlock it. They just need a push. They just need to break the limits once again. And he knows a way. The Grand Priest summons his own staff and eventually taps on the ground, summoning the Pyramid of Power. But this pyramid is even stronger than the original ones that all angels have. With this inside the Pyramid of Power, one day is equivalent to 1,000 years. And of course, the Grand Priest tells them that inside there, they don't have enough training. But he tells that for now, due to Moro's increasing power, they mostly have at least an hour. So they have to train for as long as they can inside. Goku and Vegeta did not, and eventually both went inside with the Grand Priest. With the Grand Priest eventually able to practically teach them multiple other techniques to grow stronger, and eventually Goku and Vegeta were able to learn much more about the true God Key, and eventually continue to increase their powers. Goku and Vegeta would eventually walk out of Pyramid Power and eventually teleport away, arriving where Moro was, with Moro holding Beerus as Beerus was bullied and beaten. Goku and Vegeta would then kick Beerus away so he can escape, with Beerus teleporting away. Moro just chuckles as he asks Goku and Vegeta if they're ready for their demise. Goku and Vegeta tell him that no, they will start right here and now. Of course, Moro just chuckles and tells him that he doesn't need this form to beat them. He then reverts back to his Ultra Instinct state and says that this will be enough to beat both of them at the same time. Goku and Vegeta power up to Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego and rush against Moro, with Moro easily dodging all their attacks even in this form. He says that it's no use, but if they really want to die so quickly, then he will oblige, powering up back to his dark Ultra form. Moro telling that it was really fun to practically fight them. They really entertained him for a long time. No other Goku and Vegeta were able to entertain this much, so they should be proud. They were really strong. Before Moro can actually finish his words, Goku and Vegeta feel a sense of their energy. Their power was increasing immensely. Goku and Vegeta then focus on that feeling, and eventually both of them roar, with their power increasing immensely as he shake the multiverse. Of course, Moro was in shock as he feels their immense power, and his own aura is actually starting to shrink down. Moro feels that his power is actually weakening. Something was happening. Something stronger was growing with Goku and Vegeta, to a point that his own power was actually reflecting on it. More than looks at Goku and Vegeta as their power explodes, with them both covering in an orange aura as Goku and Vegeta walk out of the orange aura, surprising and shocking Moro as Goku and Vegeta unlock new forms. Goku and Vegeta have now achieved true the true power of God Key, and now have achieved Super Saiyan Orange, which is a combination between every transformation they have achieved up till this point together. This form naturally grants the user the power to practically utilize the power of any form that he has had ever before, and even continues to grow stronger the longer the user practically perfects every transformation, and just continues to grow stronger as well, and the transformation itself is perfected as well. Of course, Goku and Vegeta would then look at Moro with a serious look and ready to finish off the wizard. Of course, Moro will be in shock to see their power, and eventually Goku and Vegeta will tell him that this ends now. Instantly they'll appear from Moro, and eventually with a powerful kick and a punch, they're able to send Moro flying. Moro will be in shock as he sees he could not even see the attacks. Me sent flying and coughing out blood. Moro could not believe that this was happening. He was losing to two mortals. The mortal he's been facing for many different timelines and has defeated multiple times. They were now beating him. Something that he never expected to happen. Moro tries to attack once again with Goku and Vegeta, but they dodge easily. With the performance of Ultra Instinct, but also taking the attacks as well. It seemingly increases their powers just like Ultra Ego. Goku and Vegeta have now tapped into their opposite transformations. With Goku tapping into a power of Ultra Ego, and Vegeta tapping into a power of Ultra Instinct. Both of them in their new transformations could achieve the power that the others didn't have, making them even stronger than before. Eventually, they both continue to battle and eventually continue to pummel down against Moro, with Moro coughing out blood and saying that this is not possible. He should have won. Eventually, Moro gets frustrated and eventually fuses with the entire multiverse. Of course, this surprises Goku and Vegeta, but they are undeterred and eventually continue to fight Moro. The battle continues to clash on as the entire timeline is shaking. Goku and Vegeta could actually feel that they're starting to lose the battle, but in an instant, someone appears, being none other than myself. In an instant, I'll say to Moro, well, you've been in big trouble, Moro, but it's time for you to leave those worlds. I'll then raise my hand as eventually Moro scream in pain, simply spread from every universe that he was fused with as he absorbed it. Of course, I'll just look at Goku and Vegeta and ask him, he's all yours, boys. Come and get him. Goku and Vegeta then nodded at me and eventually rushed against Moro. With the powerful Kamehameha and a final flash, they're able to annihilate Moro, and eventually nothing is left of him. Both of them will then look at me and ask me who I am, with me just saying, well, my name is Gogeta, but I'm known as the Omniversal Guardian of every timeline. Don't worry about me. I'm no villain, but I'm someone who always will guide anyone who needs their help, so you don't have to worry about me. Goku and Vegeta then look at one another and eventually decide to nod, trusting me as well. Eventually they ask me why I was here. I'll explain to them, well, there's been something of a coincidence that happened with Moro. He traveled to me different times and kinda messed them up, so I needed to practically track him down. It was pretty tough, but I was able to find him, but I didn't want to interrupt the battle that you two have with him. So, it was pretty obvious that I would just let you have the kill. But Vegeta actually been pretty flattered by me and eventually accept my help. I'll just don't worry about it. For now, go on with your lives. But I have to tell you something. If something happens, just call me. Don't worry about it. Just say my name and I'll appear. You don't have to worry about anything else. I then wave at Goku and Vegeta as I'll then disappear. Goku and Vegeta were kind of confused, but they will decide to listen to my words, and eventually go back to their own lives, continue to try and increase their powers. Of course, Goku and Vegeta became the new protectors of their universe. Due to both Goku and Whis being dead, they decided to practically take their roles. They decided to practically respect their master's death. Goku became the Angel of Universe 7 while still retaining his normal mortal form, and Vegeta achieving being the God of Destruction Universe 7 as well. With both of them still actually being mortals, it can always fight any more they want because they're not full-fledged gods, but they have gods because of that. Making it so that they can do anything they want because of the official agreement between them and the Grand Priest due to their power surpassing even his. But guys, this is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoy this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Sign everyone. Love you all. Goodbye.